Got me falling right back.
Hello, welcome back to Dice Commando. This is our second game of 3 today from Gongai Games. On the left we have Andrew. He's got DJ Talzin with Stolen Intel, the +1 card. And on the right we have James, who we saw in the last game, running his Boba Phasma build. Andrew's playing on Rift Valley. And of course the throne room is still for James. So we're rolling in, and we've got 5 for Andrew, and we have 2 for James. So Andrew will certainly take his battlefield. No throne room. No throne room for you, James. Alright, so first move goes to Andrew. He did draw his 6th card, which is pretty good for a removal-based deck. And let's get started. Looks like Andrew activates DJ and rolls incredibly well. 2 2s. Yep, shoot ya, 2 guns. Pew pew. Alright, James doubts one of them. It's an alt art doubt. Looks like a coal alt art. And it goes to a discard. So he resolves a discard and gets a bait and switch. Not a bad pull. So it is Andrew's move. He rolls in Talzin, gets a $1 and a 2 gun, and he will be able to flip. He gets a threaten, which is an odd cost, so Andrew pretty much rolled everything he needed to do this turn. So James spins 2. Comes in with a holdout on Phasma, and then activates her. And he gets a $1. Bait and switch would be really nice right now. A blank, and then a 2 gun for 1 on the holdout, which he cannot pay for. Andrew deflects the 2 into Phasma, dealing 1 damage to Phasma, and then also an indirect from DJ's ability. So the shield comes off Phasma, and then the shield comes off Boba for the indirect. It goes back to James. Rolls in Boba. Yeah, not bad there. So he gets this Boba special, which is worth 2 right now, and he gets the 2 melee. And your overconfidence is the 2 Boba die. And it's your pick. 1 blank, but that is 1 indirect, which James puts on Boba. Okay, so we have a 10 health Phasma and a 10 health Boba left. Here's James. Pitches, we have them now to re-roll the lot, and rolls nothing. He gets a 2 gun on Boba, but 2 blanks on Phasma. Phasma takes 6 from Andrew's dice. So James puts 2 into DJ, and Andrew will claim here to remove a die. And we know it's threatened already. So 1 of those dice comes off, and 1 more indirect. Some extremely lucky rolls by Andrew in that turn. However, with his removal, it would have been pretty well controlled. But coming out and punching for that much damage first round is pretty impressive. So that was, let's see, that's 8 damage plus the 2 shields. That was 10 damage round 1. And Andrew only took 2. That was a pretty good round for Andrew. Okay, so it is Andrew's action. Drops on the hunt on DJ. Now that special has the removal, or has the ability that it can remove a die for $1. You also get to remove all the shields from the character, but even if you remove 0 shields, you do still get to use the ability. So it's basically a built-in removal for that special, which for DJ translates to a 1 indirect. so it goes to James, who apparently has no tricks, or at least doesn't want to use them yet. So Phasma comes in with a blank, a dollar, and a one gun. In comes DJ with the special on the hunt, a dollar on DJ and a blank on DJ. Looks like some discussion going on here, probably about the special. James quick draws. Just the X8 on Boba, and he's going to roll in with ambush. Got at least 1 damage to do. Boba rolls 2 more, so that's 3 damage to do. And if he has a bait and switch, nope, just the 3 damage. Goes into DJ, so DJ's now at 5 with 6 health remaining. Andrew has $1 left for money, or sorry, for removal. Here comes Talzin. Talzin rolls a focus and a blank, but that blank will flip. Did not see that card. It was in the top section. But Andrew is reaching to flip. So he flips DJ to the 2. He doesn't like you by James to remove the 2, and he removes the holdout blank. It was a good trade. Andrew's checking right now to make sure that it doesn't say if you remove. So Lothcat, interestingly enough, actually does trigger an indirect, whereas he doesn't like you does not. So Andrew takes the dollar on DJ. James pitches hasty exit to reroll. Doesn't do him any good. He gets a dollar on the XA to disrupt and a Phasma special. That Phasma special is going to go away for 1 and become an indirect. James puts on to Boba. So Andrew does have the focus out. So Andrew claims to remove the die and cause 1 indirect. Left his dice in the table, but 1 indirect with nothing else to do is not horrible play. Andrew wants to stay in front, it looks like. So he was willing to sacrifice that 1 damage net for the ability to just remove and start first. Right, so Boba has 4 hit on him. And he rolls in, he gets 2 blanks on DJ, the +1 gun on the hunt. So DJ only has 6 health left, so a good roll here. He's not quite over, DJ's not over the 6 health mark yet for Phasma, but a good quick draw or some sort of move here could wipe DJ off the board. So James pays 2. Puts down another holdout on Phasma. And looks like he truces. Gives Andrew a dollar, which is dangerous for removal, but you need it if you hit that 2 for 1 for sure. And James rolls in. He hits the Phasma special. He hits a 1 gun on Phasma, a blank on the holdout, and a 2 for 1 on the other holdout. So I missed it originally, but that's what James did, is he truced to Tactical Mastery That's why he got that extra reroll there. However, that sets Andrew up for removal. So he's going to mislead the Phasma special, dealing an indirect, which goes on to Boba. So James does not have enough right now, because he doesn't have $1 anymore. So he puts 2 into DJ. So DJ goes to 7. Now Andrew drops Underhanded Tactics on Mother Talzin. The special on Underhanded Tactics reads deal an indirect, and then you can resolve one of your dice. So James brings in Boba, rolls $1, a +2 gun, and that's not good news for James, because it looks like he got everything he needed, but with Andrew's removal package, that's probably not going to get him anywhere. So Andrew rolls in Talzin, rolls a 2 gun on Talzin, another 2 gun on Talzin, a +1 gun on Underhanded Tactics, and he gets to look and flip, which he flips into the 2, so this is bad news for James here. James has no money. Can't kill anybody. Could have another truce, I suppose, which would actually kill DJ. So he takes the $1. But if Andrew kills Boba right here, those dice leave the pool. So Andrew puts, it looks like 5 and then 3. That's a mistake. Andrew must not notice the health. So that's what's being explained, is that that's not enough. So that right there will kill Boba, and then 2 into Phasma. So Phasma's left with 2 health left. All those dice leave the pool. Actually, that's not true. The holdout blaster remains in the pool, because that's actually on Phasma. But Boba and the X8 leave, which is actually bad for James, because Andrew can now Rift Valley, so James needs to claim here. Because a Rift Valley claim will leave James with only 1 indirect, and then that's all she wrote. So James puts 2 into, sorry, I missed that money. So James puts 2 into DJ, gets his die out of the pool. There's a backup muscle by Andrew. That is game. So Andrew can back up muscle this turn. Doesn't matter if James claims or not. Andrew's first action will be to put Phasma down. And James does not have enough power on the table to wipe out both characters, because he would need to do a total of 11. And even though Phasma, so in theory Phasma can get to 10 here, right? 10 with the 2 holdouts and her 2 3s, but her 2 3s don't activate with what's out there. So that is it. So James does claim. 1 goes to Phasma from the backup muscle. And go to the next round. Let's see if James can take a character off the table here. So James is trying to get all his action cheats so he can try to do as much damage as he can. And He is spotting red, so he can get his tactical cheats as well. Let's see what he can do. Evaluating his options very carefully here. But unless he can heal, I don't see a way out of this. Alright, so he tacticals into Grand Entrance. Should be able to maximize some damage here. Alright, so he'll keep the 1 on the holdout. Reroll the other 2 for his first reroll. Gets another 1 on the other hold. Rerolls that one. He just needs... Nope, nothing. And that is it. So, alright, that was round 2, or that was game 2. We'll be back shortly for game 3. Thanks for watching.